Look at me!
Okay, we started recording.
We started
recording.
Why is your name Malone?
Well, you know, Malone, he's not live, you know. He's a spirit that's trapped in the ring. He's a ghost. Ghost Malone.
I'm not over that, man. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mischief Check, The Rise of Steam. Last time, we had a lot of stuff happening. Just a quick little burst of chaos as the party tried to save Alifa from getting shot, get Alphonzo somewhere where he could be contained and controlled, and basically jumped into Malone's memories. And we're able to see how the war started. We're able to see how Malone died all those years ago. And basically we're able to get this demonic energy that had been slowly corrupting his brain that was triggered by something out of there in order to keep Alphonzo alive. That's where we pretty much where we left off. So let's jump right back into it.
Good summary.
Thank you for the summary. So, you guys re-enter this inky blackness as you just witnessed this absolutely tragic scene unfold before you. You're in this inky blackness, and then it fades away, and you guys are back, emerging from the portal into Grokrebera's tower. As soon as you emerge, the portal behind you shuts off, the beam shoots back to the rod, and Grokrebera pulls it off, and then Alphonzo comes back too.
Ah! I'm gonna be like, ah! Yeah. What? What?
I'm gonna jump on him. Alphonzo!
Alphonzo, you alright?
I pour water on him.
I physically feel okay.
You can see her like looking at your gun holster.
Mm-hmm.
I have his gun.
She's looking at whatever other weapon you have on you.
my power fists.
Yeah, that she made for you.
Yeah.
Alphonzo.
Yeah.
Are you one?
Does your ring still work?
What do you mean?
The ring on your hand.
Thanks
for reminding me. And she pulls the rune ring off of your, not your original one, but the one that she put on your finger. She pulls it off.
Oh, okay.
And then she takes the web down.
I like fall down. I'm like, wait, do I remember them?
No.
At all? Okay. So something's going on right now. I think I remember Malone, but not like you told me. I remember him. His memories are there. He's part of me now.
Severance.
Yeah.
Reintegration.
Reintegration. Has
yeah,
occurred.
pretty much.
Literally.
Is the
Sorry.
ring still stuck?
The ring? I try to pull it off. Can I?
It starts burning.
Oh. Yep, it's still on there.
It's probably for the best. That means Malone's still there too.
Sad.
Most likely.
Sad.
I get really close to your ear and go, Malone, are you in there? Malone.
So
I look at you.
So
He's not in there.
do you remember the war?
I do, yes.
His memories.
Yeah.
Or your whatever. It might be. It's
I
one.
can remember everything he experienced.
Good.
Alphonzo, I have to tell you something.
Yes?
Okay. We went into your memory of Malone to save you, and I kind of threw up all over your memory.
You threw up all over my memory.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
I saw it. It was gross.
You kind of flirted with my life too.
It was vegetables. It just... I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I threw up in your head.
I forgive you.
My vomit is in your head.
That's okay. There's
Right now, look at me in the eyes.
There's a lot worse in there than vomit right now.
I don't... You don't know what I ate.
I kind of like...
I might want to sit down. And Alifa brings you a chair.
As this is going on, and they're all kind of distracted, I kind of casually try to not distinctly, but kind of perceive the room and see where Filda is.
Roll me a perception.
I'm like really trying to focus on like being present in the moment, because like if I start to
19 on the
think about anything,
doubled.
19 on the die.
19 on the die. You see Filda kind of hovering towards the back of the room where the door is. And she's like looking like nervously at the group that just emerged from the portal.
I just casually walk up to her.
She's like, Doctor?
Are you okay, Filda?
All right. Sorry. What happened in there?
And I think we helped Alphonzo.
Okay.
And
Why are you looking at me like that?
no, I'm just making sure you're okay. Are you taking your pills?
Of course, yes.
You're not falling asleep at all?
No.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Long ago, you said when your condition started, you were at your sister's, and you started doing horrible things.
Yes.
What was your sister's name? I pull out my gun.
I
I
also
get
pull out my gun.
We traded, by the way.
also pull out
Yeah,
my
I pull out my
rifle.
I'm across the room, but I've been watching the conversation.
I pull my gun.
I restrained
I kind
from
of-
yelling, "Are we going to kill her?" until you pulled out your.
And I kind of make sure.
want to do that.
I kind of make sure I'm between the door.
You don't want to do this.
Filda.
You don't want to do this right now.
Where's the wizard?
She's probably messing around with her books and rooms and stuff. In the
I'm
other side
gonna get her attention.
hasn't noticed the weapons drawn.
room. No, she hasn't. She's completely oblivious.
I'm just gonna. What's her name?
Grokrebera.
How? Ask.
Yeah.
Ask me this.
What are you guys doing over there?
How long have you been just here this whole time? Taking over?
I don't understand what you're talking about. I've foreseen this happening, that you would want to kill me because I have some monster living inside of me, but I thought you wanted to help.
What was your sister's name?
I don't remember.
What else do you not remember?
Most of my life.
I could tell, because you know what I saw in there was you. And in Malone's memory.
I would remember it too. I'd be looking too,
The
because
last
it's the last thing I
Malone,
saw
yeah.
before I died.
The last thing before he dies. And this whole thing happens, you were there.
300 years old.
And,
I'm a half elf. I couldn't be that old.
well, you were there.
You were there.
I need you to think really hard.
I can't give you the answers that you're looking for here. You can either...
Some sort of wizard.
Can I?
Can I roll
Can I?
insight?
I have a.
yeah, sure. Go.
And just to see if
give me
like
an
she's
insight.
genuinely
I'm just gonna cast detect thoughts on her.
Okay.
just see if I catch she's telling the truth and like she's
We'll do
not.
the insight, then we'll do the detect thoughts. Could intimidate her if she doesn't. You're pretty good at that.
How about this?
Kill
Just that.
No.
Oh.
Can I
sit
be,
on her. That'll
Can I
probably
be
kill her.
sneaking up? Getting close enough.
25.
What were you gonna say, Johnny?
I was gonna say, can I be sneaking up and like close enough to where I'm ready to react and like stop her from doing anything?
Roll me
She
a
goes.
stealth.
She goes to put her arms up or anything. That is 15.
She goes to fall asleep.
I don't think you're gonna be able to get behind her. You see her look at you. With your 25 insight, you know that she is hiding information from you.
Filda.
With your detect thoughts,
I get surface level automatically.
And then with a wisdom save, you can get deeper.
I'm full wisdom saving her.
Surface level, what you're hearing in her mind is she's like, how was I supposed to know that, like, this idiot artificer would have been there back then? Like, you know, I should have gone to the memories. I could have stopped them, gotten them trapped there. Like, she's, like, running through all this, like, what-ifs in her mind right now.
Okay.
Do you want to try probing deeper?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'm going to have her roll a wisdom save.
15.
I'm not going to use your die because your die
Time to
gives me
probe.
bad rolls.
Can you please use this one?
Use my die. The best rolls.
Thank you, Jacob.
Even though I
Use
failed.
this one.
I just failed.
All right. It's not great, but let me see what her wisdom is.
Roll better if you roll mine.
That's going to be a 18 for the wisdom save.
What? What is her wisdom?
High.
She's very wise.
I stab her.
So she knows that you're trying to probe into her mind. She's going to say, "Stop that."
I'm just going to yell out. She was trying to stop us. She wanted to stop us from seeing. She wanted to stop us from seeing. She's bad. She's evil.
My hand's on that trigger.
I mean, I have a ready to action to. I have a gun, but I'm gonna cast.
What's
Dissonant whispers.
what's the activation for your? ready
If she runs or tries anything violent.
Okay. We don't have to settle this way.
I mace her.
Who are you?
Do you have a ready to action, Johnny?
I
I know
have
you were sneaking.
questions.
I was thinking, but
How long
I have already actually. Yeah.
is Filda even Filda?
Yes, of myself. But there is. I mean, obviously, I have an angel inside of me. And that's why I'm still alive 300 years later. A demon.
Yeah, no dip.
If you want to prove your innocence, then let me in.
Why?
You're digging this hole deeper.
You don't need to know what I've done.
I've seen more than you think.
Either you are going to help me remove this thing that is inside of me, or I'm going to leave and find someone who will.
If we remove it, how can we remove it? It seems to possess you. Won't it just go to
You're
the
the
next thing?
scientist, you're the doctor.
She's hiding something. We can't trust her.
If you die, what happens?
I haven't died before, how would I know?
I shoot her in the head.
I mace her. No.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Okay.
That'll do.
How you're like what, 5 feet away?
I'm right in front
So
of
you're
her.
gonna have a disadvantage on this attack roll.
Not a disadvantage.
Don't give me that look. You motherfucker.
30.
What?
20.
Dirty 20.
I had a 16 and a 15.
Dirty 20.
Alright.
Dirty 20.
Roll damage.
Yes.
Rule of cool. Let it kill her. Let it kill her.
Combat.
If you I mean there's a damage threshold to insta kill her, and I don't think you're gonna reach it with a D10.
9.
9 damage, yeah. So you shoot, she quickly dodges, it ends up like hitting her through the cheek and like through her jaw. And you see that same like dark energy start to like kind of draw in and out of like the hole that you've made in her face, and she starts snarling. She's like, "You shouldn't have done that!"
As a bonus action, can I use the other gun to shoot her?
No, you can't bonus action do another attack.
Yeah, that's a
Dual arm. I just don't use my ability. You can make, if it's with swords, you can. You just don't use your ability modifier.
Oh yeah, then that's fine.
If it's pistols,
I don't know if that worked for ranged attacks, but
I don't
it
know.
does then.
with hand crossbows it would.
Alright, then go for it then.
I just don't
Damage
add,
threshold. Damage
I just don't add.
I mace
You
her.
just hip fire with the.
Yeah, I have one and I have
Bang.
action hip firing.
He does have that hat on. That was not gonna hit.
Okay.
But she says, "You should not have done that."
Again!
To be fair, I was going to bring you back and see if that did anything.
If you do realize what happens when I go unconscious.
I do. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so bring it out.
You have seen it.
I've seen the effects of it, but I want to see it
You
now.
saw me in the King's Court.
I feel pretty good right now.
I hit her with a mace.
Dr. Malik, this thing is dangerous.
Here's what's gonna happen. You are gonna see a gateway appear next to her, and she is going to dash into it. Yeah, the portal's gonna.
Well, as soon as she goes, that'll trigger my
You're gonna
ready
fire at
action.
her. Sure.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Go for it.
Just in whispers.
Oh, I thought you were shooting her.
Am I close enough for my mace? That's what I was gonna
the
do.
gun's not gonna deal
So
as much
crossbow,
damage.
I guess.
Crossbow. Why aren't you using your rifle?
Because I don't have it.
It's another
Remember I
wisdom
gave it
save,
to
though.
Oh.
I believe I gave it to him.
I have no range, so.
Yeah, he gave the pistol, and then we traded. I have both
Johnny
pistols.
gave his super fancy steam rifle to the child.
He had
Yeah.
a pistol. I
Yeah.
had the rifle. I
I
gave
did.
back the rifle to him because I have 2 pistols.
So then Johnny should still have his sniper rifle.
I took.
Ooh.
Johnny has a sniper rifle?
Yeah, the sniper rifle he has, but the
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm using that sniper
That'll
rifle.
be.
Use it.
I'm doing it now.
I hope he used. Well, that's what he was using during the last combat.
7.
I think it was, yeah.
That's what I was.
7, 2d6 plus 4, and you got a 7.
Using. That rolled 2 and 1.
Damn.
It's another wisdom save.
Another wisdom save.
Man, I'm not that good at rolling.
That's a 19 on the die, buddy.
Yeah. I'm gonna upcast it. 46 halved.
I pull her back
That's a
out.
lot. 23 damage.
I reach in.
Can I reach
grab
in
her.
and pull her? Can I grab her? No, please.
Was it half rounded up or down? Probably down, right?
Rounded down since she passed.
5.
I
So she takes 12 more damage from you guys firing at her as she into this portal and it disappears and she's gone.
Where did the portal come from? Can we roll an insight on that?
Would
Not for a
Grokrebera
gateway,
know?
no.
Not for a
Because a
gateway.
gateway can
Arcana?
form. You can
Anyway.
send a gateway to any dimension, any place. As
I'm
long
gonna-
as you've been
Done
there.
pretty
I'm gonna look at
untraceable.
Grokrebera and be like, where did she go? I feel like
Grokrebera's
Grokrebera.
gonna be like watching this whole thing, like eating like crumpets and drinking tea, like aggressively watching the scene unfold. She's gonna be like, "What am I supposed to know? There's a
Yeah,
gateway.
you're a wizard, aren't you?
Well, that was a gateway. You can send those from anywhere.
Yeah, but don't you have
Do you-
some magic or something you can detect it with?
I can detect magic in the near vicinity.
Did she cast it? Did you see?
No, she definitely did not cast that.
Interesting. So who did?
Oh, that's the question.
So you don't have any wards up for other people casting spells into your wizard tower?
Then normally they wouldn't be able to, so this is why this is so interesting to me. I don't know how they're able to do that.
It's someone local then, or it's
Close
more
by.
powerful
Somebody
than
Or it's her.
incredibly powerful.
powerful.
Or it's her. You're incredibly powerful. You could have done that.
I don't think it.
Do you think?
Or at least you're supposed to be incredibly powerful, but you can't stop that.
Well, why would I stop it? She
She's
asking
a
for
fallen
help.
angel.
She was asking for help, and you guys were threatening
The
her.
same issue that happened to Alphonzo and nearly had him kill someone out in our party is the same thing that's inside of her.
Oh, I
I
see.
thought I cured her, but I guess not. So,
It's okay.
Where's Edbot?
It's okay, Wilbur.
I don't know. It looked like you did.
Well,
For a few minutes.
so she's got something to do with the fallen angel as well, then?
It seems.
Yes, it's
inside of
her.
Interesting. I didn't know they could do that. Normally they can't keep physical form outside of the astral plane.
We saw that in the memories. The fallen angel fell and it was deteriorating. And what we saw when you told us to interact, and when we did, and then when it did, it ended up in Filda, getting possessed.
Interesting. Well, something else to look into, I guess. Michael! And then you see the shadow shoot across the room again. Another book appears in her hand. She writes a note for herself and then holds it back up and then it's gone again. And she's gonna say, so what about this metal man that you brought here?
Oh yeah.
My father?
Is that your father?
Yes.
What in the world? You said he fell in metal?
Yeah, he fell in lava.
In lava?
Yeah,
Molten rock?
lava.
That's molten rock.
It was molten metal.
Molten metal, okay, that makes more sense.
Metal lava.
It was a molten
Metal
pool,
lava.
if you will.
Gotcha.
He's stuck this way, and I want you to fix him. They said you could fix him.
Well, I can certainly try. Like I said, I have a lot of experience because I'm a dwarf. I've seen a lot of, never the full body like this, I will say, but I can certainly try and see what I can do. It might take some time. And she has a couple of books out on her desk, and she starts flipping through them, and she's looking through them. She's like, "Well, I'm looking for this. If you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to give you some answers."
What happens now?
I mean,
Original.
you're fine. So if that's all you came here for,
Am I?
You should be. I mean, you probably,
What's his ring? He can't take it off.
it's cursed. It's bound to him. It's
So
got a binding curse on it. So your soul and the soul of this Malone character both seem to be bound to that ring. So
Great.
if you remove that ring, your soul goes with it.
So if we bring
Both
it to
of them?
a volcano,
both of their souls?
Molten metal pool?
Both of their souls?
Are bound to the ring, yes.
So if we
So basically, what that means is that if the ring's removed, their souls go with it. So his body would become an empty husk.
Great.
could he, if that ring went onto another body,
Then theoretically, the same thing that happened to that Malone guy, to Alphonso,
would be
Then
three.
there would
happens to
just
the
be
third
3 of
person.
us in one body.
Yeah, it'd be quite the sitcom.
I'm not saying do that, but just in case,
Just in case of what?
if you die,
What's a
Oh,
sitcom?
great.
what would happen if we cut the finger off?
that's
That's the
Removing it
same
from
thing
the-
as
removing
removing it
from
from
the
the
But it's
body.
still connected to the body.
the body.
Think
But
we
that
should try
finger's
it?
off. No, yet, no,
I don't
don't.
think that's how that works.
It would work.
I appreciate the creative approach.
We are
I know
originally.
nothing about magic.
Or bodies.
Just make
I
sure
just
you
know how to
don't,
smash people with my hammer.
just make sure you don't ever lose that finger,
Yes.
that hand,
Smash.
that arm. Just make sure that stays intact. Would be my advice.
All right, great. Yeah.
So you got that armor on there, so that should probably help.
Yeah, probably help a little bit.
We originally we had to take a pit stop to you for this, but we're going to the wizard there.
The Theron. Yes, like I was saying before, he's kind of gone a little batshit, if you will,
We have
ever since our master went away.
he attacked the mainland
He attacked the mainland
with Edvard, and we're with Edvard.
with his clones.
Yeah, woman's.
He partnered with the Carnivus and rivaling gang.
Those kind of an odd bunch. But I don't know why he would attack. Why would he attack Ormond?
He was attacking Steamworks.
He needed the flower, the divine flowers.
Right, the tear. The flowers were at Ormond?
One of them was, but then
Why?
Edvard had one.
Edvard Peruzzi?
He did.
Yeah.
The inventor.
The
Why? How did he get his hands on that?
there's mystery behind that still. We don't fully know.
You don't remember going and getting it for him? Are you lying?
Well, no, I thought he had one of them
I
already.
thought he had one of them already.
Yeah.
He did. I'm talking about that. Yeah, I say we went to get one. We were commissioned by Edvard to get one, but he had another one possession already.
I see.
So he had two.
What does his what was the reason that he gave you for acquiring the flowers?
We all have our reasons, but just stuff. Basically, he explained to us that the power that comes with
This
it,
guy.
that could help protect Ornan.
All right, so
Sorry.
let's take like 3 steps back here because
No.
I don't think you know what you guys are working with here.
I don't. So tell me.
You know about the bubble cult?
The,
Yes, we're familiar.
Are you familiar with being known as the bubble god?
the,
Yes.
Immediately, Lachlan's going to transform into Marish. Marish is going to take a step forward and be like, "What do you know about him?"
I know that
It?
he's no god. First of all,
He's sure in my head.
What's the god I met again? His name?
Darluva.
Right. There's only Darluva, apparently.
You know of Darluva?
The.
How? How old are you?
I don't know.
300
300? Oh, that's impressive.
at
Especially for a
least.
human.
I had an interaction.
Much like that Filda character, huh?
Somewhat.
Maybe I should shoot you in the head.
Maybe. I already died once. And here I am.
Is that when you met Darluva?
When I died, yeah,
We're getting way off track here.
I'm sorry.
So,
Keep going.
the bubble god. Some being, not a deity, by the least of it, has found out about the tear that I was telling you about earlier. And when she says it again, like you see that wisp of smoke appear in front of her and then dissipate. Darluva is the creator of this world. When he created this world, he gifted his creation with many things. Magic, being probably the most prominent example. And the most powerful magical source being himself. When he presented his creation to the other gods, they weren't exactly, they didn't exactly approve of his creation. And as a result, they set out to destroy it. And he put a bubble, if you will, around his creation to protect it. And when he did, this is all legend, by the way. He cried a single tear, and that tear fell down into the earth and sprouted into a very large tree, and that became the source of all magic in the world. The Githyanki wanted this power for themselves, so they sought out to find these divine flowers so that they could use this power to ascend to the astral plane. Now, in their attempts to get to the divine flowers, they obviously engaged in a very violent war, which, as far as we know, they lost because they vanished. Maybe they made it to the astral plane. Maybe they found themselves somewhere far, far worse. That I don't know. But the long and short of it is, the divine flowers serve one purpose and one purpose only. And that is to lead the way to this tree and to this tear.
And how do they do that?
They function as a sort of compass.
No, I think I remember this. I think
Edvard told you about it.
Yeah, Edvard told me.
But what's the bubble god?
Your guess is as good as mine.
How is he in my head? How can he
Did you make
hurt
a
me?
pact with him?
Yeah.
There you go.
Enough said.
It's not you made a pact.
My brother did.
With a deity that you did not know. That wasn't me.
That was me.
That was not me this time.
That was me.
He gets claps and I get moaned. He gets claps and I get hated.
Time. I got my medicine for Mom.
He gets claps.
It's Carl. He has a medical condition, Ethan.
Yeah, dude.
A medical condition called farting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I do too.
Called farting.
Called farting.
Listen, he didn't tell me
Called
the details.
fartibetes.
Wild.
I'm sorry, Marari.
Can I keep role playing now?
Nope.
He didn't tell me the details.
So you made a pact with, is there some deity that you didn't know? Okay.
Where's this look so we can talk to him? Go on, you're all weirdos. Alright.
Duh.
I think I'm the normalest one.
Normalist, you're also a weirdo.
He
Did say normalist. Yeah, okay.
they made
You know what? Yeah. Fuck you, but okay. Yeah, you're right.
what's
Congregation wizard.
Congregation wizard.
just every lay person.
I got it.
He made the pact to save they're together. It has to do with that.
I'll see.
Not together like that.
But not
We're
yeah.
siblings.
Obviously.
Is there any
Now what? Tell us about this pact.
yeah, tell us more.
Hold on. His eyes just glaze over for a second. Alright, I had to put her to sleep, essentially.
You can do that?
If she acquiesces,
Oh, okay, yeah, it makes total sense.
it's different than what you have.
Define acquiesces for me.
I don't know. It's not like what you have. You have a little freaky thing going on. We're what?
And you don't?
You have a little freaky thing
We have
going on.
a normal freaky thing. I don't know.
I also have a little
I don't want to
freaky
talk
thing
about it.
going on.
Malik knows. He can tell you.
I reload my guns.
I call him Michael.
I reload my pistols.
Oh no. Oh Michael.
Shadow shoots across the room again.
He can tell you.
In a phallic shape.
That was my fart.
I told Malik. I don't want to talk about it again.
I told Phallic.
Dr. Phallic, bro.
Dr. Phallic Road.
Dr. Phallic Foe.
Sorry.
Phallic melon.
I had to,
Phallic moan.
had to let that one out.
Phallic melon. Phallic melon.
Duh, you did. You did tell me. But the intricacies of the pact weren't
That blankie.
told. You didn't say any of the pact. Right?
I don't remember.
I don't think you did. Can you?
You want me to remind you?
Reminder.
Yeah.
Roll me history.
It's
I wasn't sure
fair.
if you were saying that in character or out of character.
Fair.
I genuinely don't remember what I told him.
No, so out of character.
No, but I think it was a 7. 11.
7-11.
Oy.
It's one of the most prominent moments of your life. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Um,
I remember the details of it. I don't remember my conversation with the deity.
yeah. It was
Prominent
basically.
moments of your life.
Well, it wasn't my conversation with the deity. The pact wasn't like.
Are you okay with it giving all this information out to the party?
Yeah.
Then what I say will just be you relaying it. Basically, this god that presented itself to you as the sea god said that it was able to give. It actually said this to you and your mom at the time, that it would be able to give you Mirari's soul back in exchange for your mother's soul.
Right. It needed a 1-to-1 trade.
Yes,
And
and
then-
that it needed a vessel for it to go
So I was
into,
the
so
vessel,
it put her into you. And the deal was that if this being did this for you, that you would serve it if it ever called it.
Okay.
Called,
That's the part I forgot.
party.
It was just
yeah.
serve. Okay.
Yeah.
What has it told you specifically when to serve and for why?
Just the whole necklace thing.
The whole necklace thing when it told you to get the flower? Mm-hmm. It wanted the flower?
So the bubble god also wants these flowers.
I guess so.
Interesting.
Or it wanted us to find it and give it to Edvard. But whenever I say a bad things about it, it hurts me.
You should be safe here.
I hate the bubble god. I hope it dies.
Lightning.
He just goes into just a loud string of expletives, the like of which you've never heard before.
She pats you on the back. Let it all out, kid. Let it all out.
I'm also.
So it wanted.
Group hug.
It was fine with you giving it to Edvard.
Group hug. Group hug.
Glad you're okay too.
It wanted you to give it to Edvard?
I think so. It just wanted
Roll me
it.
a history check. I don't want you giving out misinformation.
7.
7?
Yeah.
No, it did not. Tell you to give it to Edward.
No, it didn't. It wanted us to collect it, so I just figured that the process was, and give it to Edvard. 10-year-old mind.
Fair
Yes.
enough. Yeah. Interesting.
Don't be dragging my boy Edvard's name.
Either way, it seems all paths lead to Theron.
Apparently, especially if he's also going after the tier, which is he thinks that the Githyanki are still among us. And
Sorry, you said among us.
what? That's
I'm all good.
Yeah.
You put such
advantage on your next
put
check.
such emphasis on it.
Got him.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was a little sus, dude.
I'm sorry.
Little sussy baka.
Ooh.
Pardon me while I vent real quick.
What's happening here?
We're going to have to be a little more tilted, like the Leaning Tower of Giza.
Or the Tilted Towers.
The leading power of
Oh,
Tilted
yeah.
Nuts.
Anyways,
All's in my jaw.
Is there?
It's hard to
yeah,
see.
no, that's what I said anyways.
Stupid question.
Leading power.
Balls in your jaw.
Alright.
Let's refocus here.
Wait,
What were we saying?
All roads lead
The
to
Githyanki.
Theron.
The
Githyanki are still among us. That's what
Yes,
Theron
he
leads.
believes that the Githyanki is still among us.
I do too.
He thinks that a Githyanki killed our master. I'm changing my voice again, apparently. He thinks that a Githyanki killed our master. And,
Your master,
What is
the
that?
leader of the flock.
Who's that?
the leader of all the wizards.
Yeah, she pulls her sleeve of her robe down. You see a peacock tattoo all over her arm.
Are the
Is that supposed to clarify anything?
No, I'm a member of the flock.
Oh, okay. It's a peacock.
are the other wizards?
Well, mine's a peacock. Everyone's is different. Technically, it's a
Different bird.
peahen, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that explains all the peacocks outside.
What about all the
NPCs.
dead doves when we passed that island?
That was the master's town.
How long?
His name was Matthias.
How long's he been dead for?
About 100 years now.
Oh, you died.
And the other wizard.
The other wizard.
There's 4 of you, isn't there?
Oh, well, there's 4 of us now. There were 5.
Would I have any Malone knowledge of them?
You probably knew of them, but you definitely never saw them.
Right. Yeah.
They were more so seen as like the flock back then would have been seen as like a really wise, like kind of separate council from main society. Like they would be referenced for like, hey, we need someone to make a decision here that's unbiased, and they would come in and with all their wisdom and help them make a decision. But yeah, there's me, there's Theron, there's Joris, and there's Ben.
But and the 5th,
The 5th was Matthias.
Matthias,
He's dead.
and only you and Theron.
Classic.
Me, Theron, Ben, and Joris.
How did the leader of the flock die? If he's the leader, shouldn't he be like the most
good
powerful?
question.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't know who killed him.
Shouldn't
It
that have
was,
been
it
like?
was a human man, is what we're able to figure out based on eyewitness
But
reports.
you guys never like went after him. I mean, that seems like a big kind of deal if your leader got murdered by a man. Guys were all like really powerful wizards, you know.
And
Yeah, I'm not the smartest man on the planet, but like I would have, you know.
and why don't you stop
ahead.
Theron? Any of you?
Us and the flock were like siblings.
Okay.
I don't want to have to kill my own brother.
I didn't say kill, but stop. He's
And well, I didn't know he was doing all that.
invading
When
the
did he
mainland.
attack the city? When did that happen? I never
Just-
heard about it.
Yesterday.
2 days ago. Yesterday.
I don't know. It's like
Couple days.
I think it was
Just-
technically 2 days.
2 days
A
ago.
week ago.
Like it was like 36
I'm sure the
hours
smoke
ago.
is still rising from the city.
The city
That's
was.
horrible. He definitely needs to be stopped then.
Well, come with us, or take us to him.
I don't know where he is.
You think he cast that portal?
Linked.
Maybe, but what would he have to do with Filda?
I don't know.
The angel.
I mean, they've been in
How long
proximity
have you-
with one another.
How long have you known that Filda person?
A while.
3 weeks.
Ever since a few weeks ago, she
like a
came.
month,
She
Since the beginning of this campaign.
at first.
This campaign only go on for a couple of weeks.
It's definitely been less than 3 weeks.
She was a case we thought of lycanthropy. She turned into a beast when she slept, but obviously there's something more with that.
Yeah, this is a far cry from lycanthropy, that's for sure.
And what was I gonna say?
Were there ever any moments where she was separated from you?
So many.
There was a few, yeah. When we got to the mainland.
We forgot her in a bubble temple one time.
Before that,
Bubble temple?
There was a
I just
bubble temple, yeah.
relay
Right.
everything.
So you tell her
the
that you
whole
were in the
story.
bubble temple, you got attacked by clones, she was missing, and then you found
Tried
her.
to heal her.
Yeah.
We put her through.
I healed her.
So she wasn't there when the
dare
clones attacked.
Healed her.
It could have been
And the clones came from Theron. So it's possible they could be in communication with one another. It's Theron.
I think
She could be working for him.
I was going to
You
say
know that the clones were tailing us. Though.
the clones
How
were
did they do
tailing
that?
us, and they seemed to be a step ahead. They knew where we were.
Kruk has a moment of realization, a light bulb moment. He's like,
I grabbed it.
Dr. Malik,
Crook?
the night that Filda transformed again when we were fighting in the Steamworks. She was gone for that time, right?
That's right.
And then Theron said
I was
that
dead, so I don't know.
Theron said that the stuff, Edvard said that the divine flower was stolen. Could it have been her?
I was dead,
I think
so
some people witnessed
I don't
her
know.
fight.
Did
they-
any of you witness her?
for like 6 seconds.
But there's a lot that after, before, and after. Okay.
Some of their people. Your people?
Did you see Filda?
We did not.
Did you?
I thought
No.
Not until after the fight.
Didn't they say that she?
She's been missing from every combat you guys have had.
Yeah, they said
That's
we're in the Undercity, or she was in the Undercity.
She wasn't there in the bubble temple.
She wasn't there in the bubble.
Was I there when she was asking who she killed? Because she was asking somebody.
Yeah, all you
who
guys
she
were there
killed.
when that conversation.
No.
You guys were walking.
Who did she ask? Because somebody
now
saw
that
her
I
You
think-
fight.
guys, that was when you guys were leaving to come where you are right
Yeah.
now.
Who
Wasn't that
she
one of
asked,
the
like, tell me
animals?
She
your
asked.
story?
She asked
That's why
Big Joe. She
why I'm
asked
telling
Big
you
Joe
guys.
who she
Yeah.
killed, and he said a bad man, and she seemed satisfied with that answer and walked away.
Big Joe saw her. He saw her fight. He saw her kill somebody.
Still,
Could the animals have more? I mean,
could she be a clone or
Well, how long? I mean, outside of the fight, how long was she away from us, though? Because
A
you were the
while.
last one with her.
a while? The last time I saw her was she traveled with us with.
Probably the last time that you can be convinced that you actually saw her would have been when you guys got off the blimp. When you were in
Yeah.
the room onwards, you were under the effects of that
The spell.
thing. Yeah.
I don't, because I was under the illusion. Just the blimp. When we came
Oh,
back,
that's a long time.
she could have
It's
done
like
a
2
lot.
hours, at least.
She could have done a lot more.
When I
Okay.
tried to get in her head, she wouldn't let me in. And
What did the thought say?
every outside thought she had was, I should have blocked them out. I should have made sure that they
She
wouldn't
wanted to
see
hide.
this.
The-
That's all she wanted was to hide.
all
wasn't
roads lead to Theron,
Oh, I feel like we know where we're going then.
to the tower. That's where we're gonna pick up. Would you like to come with
and
us?
the dwarf is coming with us.
Well,
Yes, you are. I'll pick you up and carry you if I have to.
listen,
I can do it.
He has a backpack.
I appreciate that a lot.
He is
If you stick in my flaps.
I can tell you have quite the inclination towards dwarves, and I appreciate that a lot. It's like the opposite of racism. But
So just not racist.
I'm very close to
Acceptance.
a breakthrough in my studies, and a break like that would set me back weeks.
What's more important, the fate of the world or a couple weeks?
You really think the fate of the world's in the balance here?
I think
Yes.
so.
They have the flowers. You just said the multiple.
Yeah,
you
they're
just
after
told
the
us
tier
about it.
and the tree and stuff. What's more important than a couple
but
weeks?
There's one.
Would you
thing-
rather have a couple weeks delay or die?
All right. First of all, if
A couple weeks or die.
first of all, if
Couple
I'm,
weeks or die.
first of all,
Look me in the eyes. Couple weeks or die.
she's gonna teleport you down to her dungeon for
Good.
about 5 seconds.
Ah,
let you sit there,
Again.
like nod her
What
head
do I,
back and forth, and
what do
then
I
snap
see?
her fingers.
Did I just see like skeletons or
You see
something?
like
Yeah.
freaking spiders everywhere. It's and like bugs crawling through the cracks in the freaking brickwork and everything. And you look over to your right, you see
a
like a
good
couple
voice.
of dead rodents that are skeletons are being picked over by some bugs, and then you're back up in the top.
I'm just screaming.
Ah! What was that? I just went into hell. I just.
Can I speak now?
Now you know how I feel.
Just let them
A
speak.
few
Him?
weeks.
You have a very deep
Sorry,
voice.
she.
I'm a dwarf. I have a beard
You have
too.
a
No
beard.
problem with that.
No, I
Anyways,
want one actually.
A
Can I have
few
yours?
weeks or death.
Now, first of all, if I'm gonna die in a few weeks, I would rather be known as the person that completed the studies I'm trying to complete, because it's revolution.
Done by
But if
who?
everybody's dead, why does it
you
matter?
think that the whole world's gonna just blow up?
I don't know. As far as I know, this
Yeah.
tier seems very important, and
Alright,
all the
second
magic
of all,
and the tree.
that's my second point.
And now,
Second of all, knowing where the tier is and actually getting to it, those are two very different things. Right? Nobody can get to the tier,
How do
even
you
if they
know?
knew
Why not?
where it was.
Then what's the
it was a
concern?
legend.
yeah, then why
remember
are we
when I
nobody's
said-
rushing off the Therans then?
Remember when I said tier the first time and that weird smoky thing appeared in front
I
of me?
remember that.
It's
Yes.
fail-safe. The same people that have that fail-safe in place are protecting the tier.
Who are these people?
Mages.
Mages.
Thousands of mages.
What thousands? Where? Who? What if they're compromised?
I thought you said the tier was just a legend. And suddenly you know
is.
where it is and who's
Is it a
guarding
legend
it.
or is it
It's
few
all,
weeks?
It's all connected. It's all one big legend. It connects the bubble god and the bubble cultist. It connects the idea of Darluva being the creator. It all connects to there being some myth that there's a tier and these artifacts lead to it. and that it's been protected by all these mages.
So that's just hearsay.
I've never seen it myself.
Miss Grokrebera,
Yes,
you say there's thousands of mages.
it's Mrs.
Misses?
Who's the
married?
lucky man?
I was.
Oh,
Keep the name though.
My condolences.
It's fine. He was a worm.
too small. For
Mrs. Grokrebera,
me. Too small for me. Too small.
Okay, I'm just trying.
A little bit too much hair, but I
I'm
appreciate.
like 10 times your age.
So that doesn't turn me on.
He's coming on to you, Wilbur.
What were you gonna say?
I
Mrs.
want to go.
Grokrebera, you say there's thousands of mages holding up this defense, correct?
That's what the legends say.
Now,
So if all the other legends are true and it actually exists, there's
what's
no
the
way that
significance of you five?
one mage is gonna get to it.
right, but does Theron not have the ability to clone people, and he's now cloned thousands of sorcerers?
Didn't he lose all those in the fight you guys were just telling me about?
Well, we don't know how many he lost and how many he has left. He might have millions.
Tell you what.
You're coming with us. Great.
I'm not coming with you.
Yes, you
But,
are.
You are.
but
If you come with him, Wilbur would take you on a date.
Ooh.
I'm not interested, but I appreciate it. Now,
was-
here's what I'll do to compromise.
Wasn't even my idea.
Here's what I'll do to compromise, because I got very important work to do here.
More important than the fate of the world.
He's right.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Oh, so you're just an ass.
No, nothing
You're
wrong.
just an ass. Thank you, Noggle.
I can't tell you what my work is. But
Why
I promise
not?
You
You literally
if
just
I-
Right, wait, you told us about the tier, and we told you all about like this fallen angel.
She
and wanted
teleports
to-
you away again.
Start smashing everything.
You're screaming coming from somewhere.
Use your face.
Teleports you back up.
Who do that?
This alone is convincing me.
I don't appreciate it.
This alone is convincing me I don't want to be anywhere near this group for any longer than I have to.
So you're saying can just go back and chill, like everything's good?
Oh yeah, so you're
shouldn't
just
do
gonna
that.
hide out in this tower and
No,
do
that's
your
not
little
what I'm saying.
research.
Oh, okay.
If,
That's what
if
you're
you
saying.
want to complete your quest, then go for it. Please don't kill my brother.
I'm gonna smash his head in. And I'm gonna think of you.
No problem.
Sorry, I got teleported a couple times. I'm tired.
We're gonna go back to this.
I threw up in a memory.
Let's
I
go back
just.
to the ship.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna walk
I'm
into
gonna
the
give
ship.
you guys a compromise here, all right?
Oh.
And then you're out of
You
here.
come with us for 2 days.
No,
Just ignore him
I'm
for a
gonna message you, right,
Okay.
Text
with the
this?
sending spell
Ascending text.
every day. And if things get worse,
This is a text. Is that what you said?
Are you up?
It just says, "Are you up?"
Wilbur, are you up?
You up? That's a great.
What's he typing in?
I don't know what he's typing.
so
I'm scared.
sending is a 3rd level spell that lets you send a message of 25 words or less to a creature you're familiar with,
Yeah.
and the range is unlimited.
Cool.
So wherever you go, I can reach you with this spell. And I'll reach out to you guys every day at sunrise. And if things get worse and you need my help, if it's actually a world-ending threat like you keep saying,
Yeah, it will be.
like there hasn't been a dozen of those in my lifetime, then I'll come and help you.
Can we
So
send
that'll be up
messages
to my
you?
judgment.
How do we message back? How do we know?
Oh,
I
I think
have-
you can return it, can't you? Maybe not.
Oh, you're the mage.
Yeah,
send- I'll
you
send
can
it back.
answer. You can answer me. But
I'll send it back.
But we can't initiate.
no, that's why I'm gonna check with you every day.
And what if you don't?
I mean, then
Well,
fuck
what
you,
if-
I guess.
What if it's the middle of the afternoon, we discover that it is a world-ending threat, and then we're killed?
Then when I message you and I find you dead, I can figure out what happened.
I told you, just an ass.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
My
I'd rather
life's
not
work
die.
is not going into the gutter
It's
because
literally just a couple weeks.
because 5 people walked into my tower and are telling me that the world's gonna end.
Actually, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Phil's not here anymore.
But she walked in.
She did walk in.
You know,
That's right.
Technically, she counts as 2.
I mean, actually, Wilbur disappeared and reappeared several times. So does that count?
Okay, well, thank you for your time. We're going to go. I just walk. I'm walking.
I shake your hand.
I'm
Say
good.
Bye-bye.
I'm good. Thank you.
I count as 2 people.
As
He
you
counts
as you guys are all
punch
funneling
him,
out,
punch
but
him.
she stops you and she's like, "Do you want me to take care of your father?"
Oh, yeah. We are so
Yeah,
sidetracked. Never mind. I'm not leaving.
I did not go to funnel out, by the way. I had not forgotten. Do you mean like take care of in like a traditional sense, or like in a?
I'm not saying kill him.
Okay.
I'm saying I think I can help him come back.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you sure they won't
Doing
delay
your
your life's
research?
work?
They ain't gonna clean
It's
it.
actually directly related to my life's work. Thank you very much.
My dad's your
I appreciate
life's
the
work?
sarcasm.
Careful, it might take a couple weeks to, fix them.
It's literally directly related to what I'm doing.
Okay.
How is my father
Didn't
your
realize you were writing
life's work?
thesis on metal men.
She's into metal.
I didn't say that.
Well, she's a dwarf, so...
So,
She ain't gonna king lean
it
his mouth.
will help me progress my studies. So I'm willing to do it. Especially, I mean, nobody should lose their parent, especially as young as you are. But there's a catch.
What?
If you want me to do this, no. If you want me to do this, I'm gonna need somebody with familial relation to stay around. I might need DNA, I might need emotional response.
Why?
But do you want them back or not?
Of course I want him back. I don't
I
know.
can't come with you, I've got to stay here. So if you want him back, I'm gonna need you to stay here too.
Shut up.
Could one of you stay? Another stay?
There's two of us. Does that help?
Could you
I don't
transfer
know if I'd
one?
want to mess around with that pact.
You don't think you could help us get out of it?
I can try. I haven't tried experimenting with that before because I've never seen this before. But there's a chance that part of my studies might be able to help you do that. But you'd also have to stay here for that too.
Well, it wouldn't be for too long, right?
No. I mean, I'd say maybe a couple weeks, maybe 3, maybe 17. I don't know.
What?
It takes some time. Like I said, I've never done it before, but I'd say ballpark 2 years
What?
max.
2 years.
Max. Anywhere from like 2 weeks to 2 years.
And he just needs to stay here with you the whole time?
He's got to work with me. Yeah, both of you.
Like as an apprentice?
Or like a test
Are you
subject.
magically?
Can I roll insight if he?
Yeah, sure.
And just say like, why he needs to stay more? Like there's the truth. Like
Yeah, sure. Roll me an insight.
Okay.
okay,
I was
19.
gonna say, oh,
What?
Don't worry, Noggle
19.
rolled a 2.
19.
Noggle's on it. He's on the case.
You don't think that she's lying. You don't think that she's deceiving in any way. You think that she is a very investigative, experimental wizard that is on the brink of some big discovery, and she thinks that working with this kid to help save his dad will help her reach that breakthrough.
Okay. If this helps your father, Lachlan,
And it might help you too if you.
and
But like
you-
I said, I don't know if I'd throw the word apprentice around a little loosely. I only, you gotta be quite magically attuned.
I am. I'm so magically attuned. I'm more attuned than you've ever seen.
Prove it.
I start humming. I have plenty of tune.
Truly.
I think you should
He's a
stay.
little boy. Oh boy. Tell you what, we'll start out with, I'll help you with your magic. I'll get you to the point where, do you know anything magic?
Yes, I just did a detect thoughts spell. Right in front. I mean, it didn't work, but I got like
Yeah,
surface level.
it's not a very impressive spell. It's very novice.
what's your most impressive spell, Lachlan?
Detect thoughts.
You
can also become invisible.
Very
You're not gonna
impressive,
bring
Lachlan.
Geist out?
Huh?
You're not gonna bring Geist out?
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like he's probably been. He's around all the time. He's
Oh,
probably
okay.
just been like
Fair enough.
pouring potion bottles down his throat, like in the shelves.
And then it's like one down.
He's like drunk. He's like, ugh.
It's like the classic skeletons that drink booze.
Yeah,
and-
Yeah.
nothing goes down.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
You made that?
Yeah, I don't think that's impressive as detect thoughts, but yeah, I made that.
Oh man, that's pretty impressive for a novice.
I can
Having
read your
a
thoughts.
creature that follows you around that you made yourself.
Yeah.
It's not his first one either.
He's made the more complicated ones.
I prefer the other one.
Most people do.
We love the hummus.
Well, you know what? We'll work on it. We'll see if we can get you there. I mean, I haven't had an apprentice before. Just kind of like a helping hand that I'll keep around here. But you know, we can work towards that goal if you're willing to stay.
It won't be long.
It won't.
2 weeks to
Well,
2 years.
When I say
will-
2 years, that's really stretching. Yeah, it probably won't be that long.
Listen, Lachlan, we'll be in communication with her every day, and we will come back to check on you, alright?
Once this is done, we'll come back.
Unless the world
Okay.
ends, then.
You'll be stronger.
You'll be safe here.
Crux like goes and tussles your hair.
You'll be
He's
safe from the bubble god, too. You can say whatever you want about him.
You can.
Say so many curse words.
Do it.
Please.
Another just volley of just words you've never heard in your life.
like, Dom smiles. He looks proud.
I love every moment.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna stay here, I mean, I hate to leave you guys short. Not one, but now 2 people in your group. So if you want, I'll be happy to lend you one of my helping hands to journey with you until we're done here.
Helping hands?
She goes, Michael, and that shadow flashes into the center of the room, and you see a small gray mouse with a backpack.
It's Michael Mouse, everybody.
with a
It's
big
Mickey
red
Mouse.
backpack and a red scarf.
Uh-huh.
He says,
What's up, guys?
Name's
Michael.
and that's all for this time. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back next week.
No way.